Breaking down Charlie Morgan's YouTube sales funnel. It's insane the power of YouTube. This guy is claiming to be making over $1 million per month or close to it. Most of it coming from his YouTube channel directly. And if you think about it, if you're an entrepreneur, you are someone that is selling info products, courses, coaching programs, you see how a lot of people in the space are making multiple, like over 8 figures. And a lot of that revenue is coming from their YouTube channels, from their YouTube funnels organically. We are talking. So if you might be one of those, understanding the behind the scenes and the mechanics of this type of funnels will serve you very, very well, especially if you already have your YouTube channel or you are thinking in starting one. Having said that, to provide very briefly context, my name is Juan. Over the last 3 years, we have been helping over 30 clients establish themselves as authorities in their niches on YouTube specifically, helping them generate hundreds and hundreds of leads, clients for their high ticket offers. We are talking about 5,000, 10,000, 20,000 type of offers. So all of this breakdown is going to be coming from that experience. Having said that, let's begin. So the first thing that I noticed right at the start is that his content has been exploding lately. Multiple reasons for this. So one thing that you can notice is that he kind of found one type of video idea and topic that resonated really well with his audience. That was this kind of like Sam Owens style of videos, very raw, very long form, and very focused on like action-oriented type of videos, right? Tutorials, but with super high utility for the type of audience that he's talking to. So he found the format and then he started to refine that format. So let's take a look at some of these videos. This one, 270,000 views. How to become a millionaire when you're broke. It's a very catchy title, very short, very compelling, and also the thumbnail is kind of, again, like this. It gives you the vibe that is someone trying to educate you, that is not this flashy type of videos. Then, a lot of his videos after that one that pop off resemble the same style, the same format. Very short titles, very concise, kind of the same style of thumbnail, a very long format, so 1 hour, 50 minutes, 1 hour and 26 minutes. And he refined things a little bit from there, but you can see everything pretty much very, very similar. His titles, you can see that his titles are very catchy, very kind of like different. The thumbnails as well kind of seem like silly, but that's the thing, it's like a pattern interrupt because people are not used to seeing this type of content. On top of this, so this is the basis of all of his content, things popping up for him. Something that maybe we are not seeing at the first sight is that all of this was possible because of some underlying foundations. Where are some of the underlying foundations? You can see that Charlie has posted over 300 videos. So 335 videos first. What that does are two things. First, that helps to train the algorithm because the algorithm is like think about it as a Facebook pixel or something like that. So you're training the algorithm into what is your specific audience? Who is the type of people that resonate the most with your content? And when that happens, it is way easier for you to grow and have like this viral type of videos, right? Because you already knows who is your specific ICP, who is the type of people that click on your videos, that consume the most your videos. So building this foundation at the beginning of consistency and frequency during that period is super important to train the algorithm and allow ourselves or improve our chances of actually hitting like that strike for type of virality, if that makes sense, and getting that extra traffic. On top of that, you can see that he has a lot of links here in his like about section, not much of a description, but he has first his funnel. Let's see. So this is a very simple appointment booking funnel, very, very standard for the industry. A BSL trying to convince you to book a call with him. Then just a bunch of like a social proof. So social proof, social proof, social proof. A lot of just client interviews. This stuff is really great for conversion. Yeah, makes sense. It's a very simple appointment booking funnel, right? And on the descriptions of his videos, you can see that the main thing that he promotes is that appointment booking funnel. Nothing complicated, not a lead magnet, not a case study. Let's see. Appointment booking funnel. Appointment booking funnel. Yeah, you can see most of his videos are just driving traffic to that appointment booking funnel. Very simple. Let's see it here where he shares some documents. All right, so this is great. He's sharing on top of like his videos, he's sharing some like resources, free resources. This is great just for show that you actually care about your audience and providing value and getting to help them to achieve whatever is the result that they are trying to achieve. So yeah, very simple. To kind of recap what we have learned up until now regarding this 8-figure YouTube funnel from Charlie Morgan is that he had the foundations in place because he has been creating content consistently and in a very frequent manner. He has found a format that worked really well and resonated really well for his audience. That is this type of long form, raw type of thoughts, educational content, focused on high utility type of content. So those two things, he is driving all of the traffic to an appointment booking funnel directly with his sales team. So these are three things that we can kind of visualize and understand right now from his YouTube funnel. Now, I've jumped probably last year with someone from his sales team to kind of look at the program and all of that. I was kind of like doing this like funnel breakdown, and I can tell you that by the sales process that they had at that time, it was basically like this program that they call, but it's more like oversimplified through a course, in my opinion. So just hours and hours of good content potentially. And the sales call was basically just pre-qualifying you the whole, like most of the time. It was scheduled for like an hour, so 40 minutes or 30 minutes probably pre-qualifying you, making you excited, making you qualify yourself on why you should be working with them, all of that. And at the end, they just give you like the pitch that is like, here is what we have done, here's why everything that you told me and this information that you told me in the answers, why this program is perfect for you. So they are doing assuming like that positioning. Then they just show you a bunch of social proof to try to convince you and convert you and get you excited that this actually works and will work for your specific case. So this is a little bit on the sales process. I can't remember, but it's very likely that before the actual sales call, they have a lot of marketing material that is just to try to remove like maybe the common objections that they hear on the sales calls. Try to already to for you to nurture you and educate you a little bit more on what's the program about, so that you jump into the call actually already knowing what everything is about. And that is something that you can take as inspiration for your own program, for your own maybe service offer. Is that before the sale, you need to be selling already your customers, so that when they jump on the call, they already decided that they are going to be working with you, that they are going to be taking their offer. Maybe they just need to validate the price or sign the contract, whatever, but they are already sold on the concept. And that is some of the things that we can analyze from Charlie's content and Charlie's 8-figure YouTube funnel. Now, I remember that I was listening to a podcast from him like years ago, probably 1 year, whatever, and he was talking how he was consistently producing 12 videos per month. So that's 3 per week, to the point that he said that was affecting his like mental health and stuff like that. So the thing with this is that, again, I really want to emphasize this because these are the foundations that a lot of people seem to miss. He built a community first. He built like that loyal fan base of people that like him, that trust him, and that really were fans, right? Like, these weren't simple followers or subscribers. These were people that religiously watch his content, watch the content of Charlie. And that's what we want to do at the beginning. We want to build like that initial strong community that is there for us, because on top of that initial community that we build is that all of the growth will happen later down the line. But we first need like those foundations, if that makes sense. What else? This is the thing, that is the funny thing. When you have one video that just explodes, the rest of your content, usually, if you have like the right content strategy and all of this, usually what happens is that all of the people that watch that initial piece of content that made you viral, then they start to binge watch the rest of your content. So everything by default grows. By the way, before continuing into this, that is extremely important point and very valuable, I want to do a small invite to you. If you might want to become a part of this relatively small community that we have going on here on this channel right now, I invite you to subscribe. So yeah, that's a thank you for that. Let's continue. So what I was saying is that's why your effort is worth it. That's why putting in the effort, recording the videos, being frequent and consistent is worth it, because 1, 2 years, 3 years later down the line, when just one video takes off, everything else will take off as well if you have followed the right strategy. So that's something to have in mind. On top of that, let's see. Yeah, honestly, it's quite simple. Something else, like you can see that he has a lot of social proof. If I'm not mistaken, he doesn't have playlists for what I can see here, but he posted like a lot of client interviews. So client interviews are great for conversion. They usually don't get that many views, but they are great for making people believe that your offer actually works, right? And this is the power of YouTube, guys. Like the fact that you can have like these kind of conversations that we are having right now, that you can get to listen to me or someone from your target audience can get to listen to your content, to you, who you are, see your expertise, see your knowledge, connect with you as a person, and feel like that energy that you are giving away like from these videos is just super powerful for building that like relationship with your audience and getting people to want to buy from you. YouTube is simply so powerful. To give you an example, there's this one client that we have been working with for the past almost a year now. We have been managing his channel, managing his strategy, the type of content that we produce for him, the video ideas, the video editing, everything strategy-wise, and executing that strategy. He recently, I think like just 2-3 months ago, launched a coaching program for his audience, right? He has been already previous to that, of course, with his YouTube channel, posting content, but he hadn't like any real type of coaching offer. Just 2 to 3 months ago, he launched an offer, and he's already close to 6 figures per month with his coaching offer. He's a client that owns like an 8-figure construction type of business. That is his main thing, but he launched this done with you type of offer for his audience that we have been helping him build, following again the topic methodology and all of the strategy, and he's already doing close to 6 figures per month, an estimated range of money made based on directly attributable to the work that we have been doing.
Yeah, well, I haven't, it's, rough idea. I was able to launch my coaching program from 0 to close to 6 figures a month at this point.
So that is the power of YouTube. It's just like incredible to see like how out of the thinner these 7 and 8 figure businesses are being built just because of YouTube audiences, just because building a YouTube channel in the right way. So, by the way, I wanted to do an invite to you as well. If you might be any infopreneur, entrepreneur, business owner, agency owner, and you might want to start building your YouTube channel, or maybe you already have your YouTube channel, but you want to generate more leads with it and follow the right strategy, in the description below, you can find a link to a 52-page document with our entire YouTube strategy, how we help our clients get from this point A, so basically from 0 to this point B, so meaning generating clients, inbound leads on autopilot for their high-ticket offers. If you might be interested in that, simply go ahead and check out our strategy. It is totally free. Just do it if you think that it could be useful. Anyway, continuing with Charlie Morgan's YouTube funnel, there's some patterns that I would like us to have in mind and to analyze here. As you can see, these are his most popular videos. If we find like an average for the most popular videos, it is definitely over like an hour. For his top 8, yeah, for his top 8, probably even top 12 most popular videos on his channel, they are over an hour. So if you have a lot of value to provide, you're a real expert on your industry, and you know that you can provide value that no one else is providing at the moment, go ahead and go for these longer type of videos. They are working really well. They are resonating really well with this space at the moment, so you can capitalize on them. Second of all, let's see, for example, this video is very raw. You don't even have to do a lot of editing, a lot of like post-production as maybe other guys such as Mengachi and Alex or Mosi, who are setting like that kind of a standard for the industry. You don't have to follow that necessarily. This is a proof of this. You can simply do valuable, high utility content that resonates with your ICP, ideal customer profile, and things can take off for you as well. For these like videos, let's see, he starts simply with an introduction, so probably the hook. Let's watch a little bit of this.
Today we'll be going through how to make $10,000 a month. Pretty much as soon as humanly possible. Like if you've got no money, you start from scratch. You've got no real business knowledge or business app.
Yeah, like a simple intro. He's doing like his hook, very off the top of his head. Then he starts like explaining things in a very Sam Ovens type of format, which people love back in the day. And this is kind of where I think the industry might be going, to be honest, is more of this raw type of content, more of this simplicity but high utility type of content, especially in the education business space. So this is something that you definitely want to have in mind. Also, a recommendation for your own inspiration. You can take a look at the qualitative data, so simply read the comments from videos like this and see what are the comments that people are doing, right? What are they liking specifically? What are they resonating with? And based on that, you can see what kind of maybe common patterns you find, so that you apply the overarching or the overall idea from these comments for your own content. That can help you build your own funnel as well. And yeah, anyway, to kind of summarize this that we have found up until now regarding Charlie Morgan's YouTube funnel is the type of content, is the, actually, this is going to be the recap. First, the foundations of all of the channel. Second, the strategy is finding the right type of topics and then refining his strategy based on that topic that you already saw that is working and resonating with your market. The other thing is to go and maybe experiment with different type of formats. So don't just follow what everybody else is doing, but try to do longer type of 1-hour tutorials, try to do raw videos, try to do super edited videos, like everything in between. Just test and see what format resonates better with your audience. All of these things are kind of like for traffic, right? Traffic and relationship building with your audience. Then perhaps try something like an appointment booking funnel. If you already have plenty of social proof, maybe no need, but you can experiment as well with a lead magnet. But if you have plenty of social proof and you're dedicated consistently to producing content, maybe just the appointment booking funnel is where all of the traffic is going to be going. And yeah, those are kind of like some of the main things that you can take away from this 8-figure data funnel from Charlie Morgan. So anyway, if you enjoyed the video, that I hope that you did, in the next 3 seconds, I'll be recommending to you another video on YouTube organic marketing that could even be more valuable than this one. So I invite you to go ahead and check it out. And yeah, I'll see you there. Bye-bye. Take care.